Hello and welcome to yet another video. Today I'm going to share how I paint the stripes on the tail hooks of my models. So the first thing to do is to apply some surface primer. In this case I applied gray primer because this will be the same as the color that I would use for the gear leg. And if you want another color, now is the time to apply that. The next thing to do will be to apply insignia white on the shaft of the hook. Now, if we want to be precise, we will need to do some measurements of the area where our striping will be. So let's say we have 19 millimeters of length. I don't have the specifics, but I think 1.5 millimeters will be a good space. So I will divide the 19 millimeters by 1.5 millimeters, which will equate to roughly 12 sections. So let's cut some tape. I prefer to have a bigger length and make one stripe, which is more likely to have equal width all along. Using a ruler, I will mark the 1.5 millimeters on both ends. A ruler like this one has half millimeter gradients until the 10 centimeters, so it makes it a little bit easier to create such stripes. And again, using the ruler and a sharp hobby blade or scalpel or whatever you like to use, let's make a cut. Next up, I will get a section. I will add this section where I want the first white stripe to be, and in cases when the shaft is too small diameter like this one, I don't wind the tape around the shaft. I do it like that, and then to get a nice seal, it is important to make sure that the edges are aligned, and you just need to squeeze that end really nicely. Next up, I'll get another section, which will be our spacer. This is what will make the space between each stripe equal to the rest. It doesn't need to be bonded to the surface very strongly because I'll remove it just in a bit. I get one more section of the mask and apply it right next to the spacer tape. Now I can remove the spacer and finish the loop here. Just like that. Now it is rinse and repeat until the end. Now I got myself in a little bit of a situation, which only comes to show that a great care must be taken when dealing with such a fragile piece. But it still will be good for the demonstration, so let's move on. I strapped some masking on my face as well and proceeded to paint the black, which in this case will be a flat black, because later on I will give you another bonus tip. Now comes the happy moment of removing the masking tape, but it can also very easily become the unhappy moment of breaking the actual detail. So if you haven't broken it until now, be careful. We need to split those pieces of tape, which is easily done with the scalpel blade. Being careful not to scratch the paint we just applied. Now I will glue this and will show you the finished product. But if you want to know a better way to fix such mishaps, let me know in the comments below and I will do a video about it. Now for a little bit of a bonus tip. Let's just say you want to have a steel looking hook, which is very easy to do. Here I have ground down some pencil, regular graphite pencil, and I will get myself an old brush, or a silicone brush also works nice, and we'll do the magic of fake steel. Actually, it may be something more than that, because we get an absolutely fantastic sheen, which is very close to the real thing. And there we have it, a nice arrestor hook or tail hook, call it whatever you want. Very precisely spaced stripes, looking good. I hope this have been a useful video for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy modeling, fellas.